filter makes the best water?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
We're about to find out what's the best water filter, but first, this portion of today's episode is sponsored by Cook Unity, a chef-powered marketplace that delivers freshly prepared meals inspired by global cuisines.
Enjoy meals by chefs from across the country with a diverse selection of global gourmet flavors that fit every palate. There are hundreds of dishes to choose from for every dietary preference, with options like keto, vegan, low sodium, high protein.
What? After a full morning of tasting packaged snacks, I'm usually craving something fresh and filling at the end of the day. And with Cook Unity, you get restaurant quality meals by award-winning chefs delivered fresh to your door. All you gotta do is head to the link in our description now to try Cook Unity and get 50% off your first order of fresh chef-made meals delivered straight to your door.
For example, if you're craving some comfort food, check out the spaghetti carbonara and pancetta by Chef John DeLucci. This beloved Italian classic features al dente pasta tossed in a rich, creamy sauce made from eggs, grana padano cheese, and freshly cracked black pepper, all elevated with the salty crunch of pancetta.
I love fresh and cracked pepper.
Yeah, you do, buddy. Roll.
I love pancetta.
I'm getting some of that.
I love this. And to top it all off, there's no messy dishes to clean. Cook Unity packaging is completely sustainable. And Cook Unity is now offering you 50% off your first order, like I said earlier, but here's the code, GMM50.
Man, that is good. I've been doing this for the past few weeks, man. Been having it at night, and I've just been giving subtle hints to Jesse. I'm like, I don't need to cook. You don't need to cook.
Once again,
we have this.
That's GMM50. Go to the link in our description now to try Cook Unity 50% off.
And thanks again to Cook Unity for sponsoring this portion of today's episode.
Okay, now we have had a lot of weird fun with water filters on this show, but somehow we have never done an actual water filter taste test.
Well, you know what I always say. There's no time like the present to do a taste test we probably should have done 10 years ago.
I love it when he says that. It's time for I Scream, You Scream. We all scream for well-filtered water.
Okay, boys, today you'll be sampling water from some of the top reviewed and best-selling home water filters on the market. And a little fun fact, back when we put weird things through a water filter, the crew prepped for that episode by conducting their own little taste test, and they found that the Zero water brand was the best.
Well, that's not gonna sway us.
I don't, that was a long time ago.
That's
They're
when
just doing things without us?
That's when we separated the mountain and the dew.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Big moment for us.
So the first filtered water you're tasting is from the Life Straw Home 7-Cup Glass for $64.95. You may recall using this brand's water filter straws to drink bath water, each other's urine,
I
and
have the
straight
Life
kitty
straws,
litter
yeah.
water.
Yeah. I actually put the wrong
Yes.
in my mouth and there was cat poop on it.
Yes, you did.
You've had quite a history with
And you know
Life
what? I'm totally fine.
Well, today you're only going to be drinking water. So give it a taste and give it a
and they
score
make
between
this
1
big
and 10.
Filter.
That's a good pour. Oh, you're pouring too aggressively. Are we factoring this in? Like, how heavy is this thing? Let me pick it up.
It's very heavy, but that's good.
Good gosh, that's heavy.
Don't you want that?
That's a carpal injury waiting to happen.
One of the things
And
about
this is rubber. Look at
is that's rubber on the bottom, and this is glass.
You can take that off, and it kind of looks like terrazzo.
Yeah, it does.
I think that's cool.
You can do that. Well, the thing that's significant about this being heavy and it being glass is it claims to be the only water filter pitcher that removes bacteria and parasites in addition to microplastics.
Don't get him started on that.
Microplastics, they're in everything.
Oh, he's listened to the podcast about it, and boy, has he told me.
Well, listening to a podcast didn't make it true. It was true already, and the podcast told me that it was true.
And then he told me.
That's right.
And now I can't brush my teeth without thinking that I'm putting microplastics in my mouth.
You are. And specifically, it also reduces chemicals, including PFAS, PFAS.
Don't get him started on PFAS.
PFAS, forever chemicals.
Well, just taste it, homie.
I already did.
Well, tell him what you think. It's great. It's pristine. I have nothing to compare it to. I've never had water in my life.
It does not have any off-putting taste at all. Like, some of these will like add minerals back in, like some water filters. I don't know if any of the ones that we have do that. This is like just water. Just water would be the name of our water filter.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna get better than this. So on a
Don't you
scale
want
of,
a little something though? A little
I know.
mineral something?
I don't think anything's gonna top this. But I'm afraid to not leave any margin. So out of 10, I'm gonna give it an 8, but that 8 in my mind is a 10, okay?
And you're gonna keep that, yeah, I don't wanna go all the way to 10 or 9. I'm gonna say 8 as well. Gives us a little breathing room.
And a total of 16.
Next, we have the Seychelles Gen 2 Dual pH2O Pure Water Pitcher for $79.95.
Oh, okay.
This
Now-
thing's got 2 barrels in there.
This increases alkalinity up to 9.5, Link.
But this is plastic.
It's a 9.5, or it's like 5 dog. Hey, take it back, take it way back.
Oh, my shoe. All right, so you're talking about Mr. Long
Yeah.
from Black Sheep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
5 dog didn't say he was a 9.5er?
Well, he was like, 5'7"?
But then he would brag about.
Yeah,
He would
he's
brag-
5'7".
But he bragged about the length of his.
No. Ooh. Am
Alkaline.
I tasting alkaline?
I don't know if I believe in the alkaline thing. I mean, I believe in alkalinity. Don't get me wrong. But some people are like, you got to have the alkaline water. It makes your body alkaline and stuff doesn't grow. I don't know about that, but I mean,
It
it's better
usually tastes different, though. It tastes
It
like
does.
smoother and like.
No. This one, I don't know. It just doesn't. I feel like I taste something. It
Like what?
At the very beginning, it tastes like a filter. Like pieces of filter or something. It tastes like there's something.
Really?
It's right at the very beginning of the taste.
I don't taste that.
Breathe out through your nose right when you taste it. It's pronounced to me, and I'm completely detecting it, and I am giving it demerits out the wazoo.
Okay, well, I don't feel that strongly about it because I do not taste that
I have to give it
or
a
smell it.
I almost feel a little bit of nausea.
Oh, come on. No way.
And then it goes away, but like it's a stark difference from the first one. I'm giving it a 4 because it does go away, but it kind of scares me. Something else that scares me is the list of all the things that it removes.
Yeah,
like
but you shouldn't be scared now.
it's longer than well, you know,
Oh, Mr. Long.
Mr. Long.
The first one tasted like what I might imagine rain to taste like, just like pure water made in a cloud. And this just doesn't taste as good, but I don't taste a negative thing. So I'm going to give it a 6.
Next, we have the Purify Alchemy Automatic Water Filter Pitcher for $119.99.
Okay, that's a nice pour, right?
Now, one of the reasons this is $120 is because
Oh, that's light.
it's plastic, but it goes on this thing. And then what you do is you will take your water and you pour it in the middle compartment.
Oh, there's a cylinder in the middle. You see that?
So bad water in. Not that this is bad water. We're not just served bad water.
I think we might be served bad water.
And then you hit on and watch. It is sucking the water out of the middle
and then it's
through this filter and pushing it back up on the
spewing it
outside.
out. All right. It features a pre-filter, ultrafiltration membrane, and a post-filter. Okay.
I could watch this all day.
Oh, wow.
Let's see how it tastes.
Yeah, let's see how it tastes. Forgot about that. There's still a little something.
There's a softness on the tongue.
This one's better than the last one, but not as good as the first one in terms of taste.
Interesting.
But
I think this is worse than the second one.
It's very subtle taste there, but that taste is not a bad taste.
It's not a bad taste. It wouldn't really slow me down, but if I'm sitting here trying to figure out which one's the best, it's not going to be this one.
Well, we do agree on that. So
I give it a 5.
I think it's a 6 for me.
But I do like this system.
That's fun. It makes it lighter.
If you've got E. coli just in your water, just know that this removes 99.9999%. So that 0.0001% of E. coli just might get you, but probably not because that's hardly any.
Next, we have the Zero Water 10-cup ready pour pitcher for only...
Sorry. It's a wide pour. I didn't know it.
I mean, most of it missed.
Well, let's try it this way.
$34.99.
$34.99. That's just up. See, look at you.
that's-
Is it what? Hold on, you're not pushing hard enough.
Yeah, I'm pushing as hard as I can.
Does it? Now, this one came from Chase's house.
No, the pitcher itself is from Chase's house.
This is literally the one that we used years ago with the Mountain
But
Dew.
the filter is new.
The filter is completely new. But why is the spout? You've been putting your mouth on the spout?
Only a couple times.
Well, that's going to compromise it.
Only a couple of times. That's yours, by the
I
way.
just hit myself in the eye. Glasses.
Now, this one has a cool little thing.
A TDS.
This is also from Chase's thing, and he hasn't changed the battery, so we can't use it. But this will actually calculate the total dissolved solids in the water before and after.
You take this off and you put it down in something, and then it
gives
has
you
a
info.
number, and it makes you feel good about what it's doing.
But this removes 99.6% of total dissolved solids, which doesn't sound that high to me. I mean, it sounds like a good grade, but I like that 99.9999 on the E. coli thing. You know what I'm talking about?
E. coli. E. coli. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Huh.
What matters to me a lot is this thing. I just want to be able to put a glass under there and hit the thing, and that's what this offers, which is gonna. I'm adding a point for that, unapologetically.
Okay.
But interestingly enough, this is already really good. So
I mean, it's all the water is more than acceptable. Let me just say that.
No, it's not.
This, to me, tastes the same as the second one, which I know you tasted something weird in, but I didn't taste the weird.
Don't listen to him.
I mean, some people
Listen
can
to
taste
me.
cilantro.
Look at me. Listen to me.
I'm going to give this a 6.
I'm tempted to give this. I think this is a 7. A solid 7 in terms of taste. But this right here matters so much to me. This becomes an 8. Listen to me. Look at me. Look at me.
This is our highest priced pitcher filter of the day, the Lark Pitcher Pure Viz for $168.
Good God.
Ouch.
So, when you press this, it turns on a light.
So you can see it. No,
It turns on a
it's
light.
a UV light, which breaks the DNA's chemical bonds in bacteria, thereby deactivating the bacteria.
You see how that's done?
You're telling me a light can kill bacteria? I don't know.
But it does help you find it.
Yeah.
I got one of those in my toilet bowl.
Yeah, it's just so you know where
you
to
can-
find it.
So I can get
Aim in
up
the middle.
If I have to get up and pee in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't have to turn the lights on.
It's great, boy.
I just find the blue bowl.
You know, I mean, we're living better than kings in the 18th century.
That's probably true. They didn't have toilets inside, probably. Much less ones with electricity on it.
Right. See? Point taken. Oh, that's good. That's pristine.
It feels like something's been added to it to make it better. Is it light? Am I tasting light?
Yes.
Is that the taste of light?
I think you're tasting deactivated bacteria. Because it didn't remove it, it just killed it.
Well, I would have told you the light didn't
There's
have a
also
taste.
a filter.
Oh, that's what I would have told you. And I want to tell you that I like it.
This water tastes as good as the best. You know what? I have the best right here. Life Straw.
You're going back. Already you're going back.
I've never consumed as much of anything in an episode of GMM as I have this one. Because I like to stay hydrated.
8. I think it's just as good.
This is how you are in every other episode. There's nothing holding you back. Like I feel so free because it's water. Nothing's holding me
Oh,
back.
you mean this is the only time you just feel free to consume with reckless abandon?
Yeah, just reckless abandon.
Yeah, see how fun it is? I have this much fun every episode.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, that's why I'm always happy.
Jealous. Much? Yeah. Thanks for asking.
Okay, what is your score?
Well, Life Straw was an 8, which is now my 10, and this is a 7. It's just a really, really strong 7.
Well, I gave it an 8 for a total of 15.
And finally, we have the Brita Metro water pitcher with Elite filter for $16.28.
Metro!
Is that the cheapest one? I mean, $16.28. I mean, that's like a tenth of the price of one of these other ones.
I know. Well, it's Brita.
That other.
But this is the Elite, so this is like the upper class Brita. Still cheap.
It gets rid of 99% of lead.
Brita Elite is basically telling you that Brita non-Elite is not good enough. Think about that.
It says it gets microplastics.
Tastes good though.
I don't know if the state of the filtering is as. I mean, I don't know. Do they say all the different standards and all the different stuff that the other ones do? I mean,
It's not expensive enough to give me enough confidence.
No, it doesn't have.
it doesn't have all this
flex that
super
hard.
advanced stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not making me feel good, but it tastes pretty good. I mean, on taste alone,
It's a 7 on taste.
I'm gonna give it a solid 6 on taste, but I'm gonna knock it down to a 5 just out of sheer nervousness. Just being a little sus about it.
I just went back to the Life Straw, and I really think we made the right choice.
Yep.
It is the best one.
Oh, is that where we are? Are we giving the results?
Yeah.
That's
You chose Life Straw, but Lark came in a close second.
Lark came in.
The one that tastes like I could taste the light.
The one that's very, very expensive.
If Link could have tasted the light, then it probably would have tied.
But look how beautiful and heavy that is.
I just feel like this isn't on straight anymore, and it's making me nervous.
It needs a spout though, Life Straw. I need a spout from y'all. Make it happen. And you get to be Water Filter Brian if you add the spout.
No, you get to be Water Filter Brian anyway.
All right, we're going to put that there. And of course, a copy of this is going to go on our
File cabinet is the word that he's looking for. Thanks for commenting and sharing this video.
You know what time it is.
I'm Mary Grace.
And I'm Nicolette, and we just got married, and we're on our honeymoon in Venice, Italy.
And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Congratulations. Click the top link to watch us make shadow puppets and go mythical more.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is going to land.
I truly believe that time just heals all wounds. I know that's so lame, but it's so true.
Did you just make that up? Time
I
heals
did.
all wounds?
I
That's
did.
incredible.
Time heals
Put that
all
on a
wounds, Barbie
t-shirt.
Ferreira.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was me.